Hey y'all, I'm Dusty. This is Fox Holler Homestead. As you can see by the thumbnail, we've got some bears, some burrs on the property. Now, what we're going to show you today is a very, very cool deterrent. Now, this is a non-lethal deterrent, just something, it's a flashbang, and I'm going to show you. I've actually already set it up. This is the second time making this video. Sincerely apologize. The first one, for some reason, didn't come out with audio, but let's get back to it. This is a bear deterrent or wildlife or even criminal deterrent. And we'll get into where I got it. But this is actually really awesome. I'm also going to go over a little bit about being confronted by a bear or coming across a black bear. So let's get to it. Oh yeah, and if you guys notice that I'm shooting on an iPhone all the time, the reason why is because our internet is kind of crazy up here. We've got lots of trees. It's doing its thing. So I'm just doing it on the iPhone. But let's get to this. So I've actually already set up the trip line, but I'm going to show you guys the products really fast. Now, as you look right here, this is what I'm using. Pick that up. It's a 12 gauge perimeter trip line. And what this is it's a casing. You have a firing pin right here. You pull this firing pin. Now it comes with a little ring that goes up at the top. And it also comes with another pin that once you pull the top up, you'll place the pin inside of there, and that's what you're going to attach the trip line to. Now you can see the firing pin down at the bottom. There's also a round entrance to where we can place this, which is it's a 12 gauge adapter. Now you are able to fill, or you are able to use a 12 gauge shotgun shell in here. But when it comes to that, now again, this is not a lethal trap. We're not trying to hurt anybody. We're not trying to hurt anything. I don't want to hurt any wildlife, especially bears, or elk or deer or raccoons or whatever else is out here. There's fox. So if you do use a 12 gauge shotgun shell, you can use that. It'll slide right into the bottom. I don't know if you can see that right there. It'll slide right into the bottom. And but you make sure to cut the top of the shell, empty all of the BBs out of it, or the shot. Now, this is a replacement for that, which is actually, I'll show you what it looks like. It's this little piece right here. Whoa. This little piece right here. Now, it's the same diameter of the shotgun shell, and this little hole right here is where your primer would go. Now, you can go to your local gun shop and get these primers. It's like $11 for 100 of them. And if you were making shotgun shells, this is what you would use to ignite the powder inside, ultimately shooting. Drop that little primer in there, and then it slides on to the back of the casing, or it slides right into the casing. It's not going to slide in there unless you have it pulled back, and then the pin in there and the trip wire. So another thing that we use is trip line wire. It's very thin. This is a tactical wire that was sent to us as well. And the primers are these 209 primers. Now, 209 primers look like, let's see if I can do this with one hand. Just look like a bunch of little 22 shells, but we've actually set it off a few times trying it out, which we're gonna do it this time as well. So stay tuned. Before I go any further, please make sure and hit that thumbs up. It helps the channel out immensely. It helps us do what we're doing and continue doing what we're doing. And we sincerely appreciate that. And then go ahead and subscribe. Join the Fox family. This is something that, we'd like to eventually add on different parts of the YouTube channel so that people can get more benefits. And we're going to actually start making sweatshirts and t-shirts here, maybe some hats and some coffee mugs for Fox Holler Homestead, our Fox family proud. But let's get back to it. So, as you can see, the tripwire, you can't see it. It's invisible. But I can barely see it. So the bear is coming off from this direction. Now, you guys saw a picture of it. Now this trail right here is the trail that goes all the way down to the RV eventually. Now there is a crossing. We'll go down to it real fast. There is a crossing that's right down there that's a tree, and there's another trail that goes off towards the east or southeast, and you can see that big stump out there, western red cedar stump. But there's also a trail over here. This is the trail that goes over to our watering hole where we get our water for the garden. You can see all these trees. This will eventually be our driveway. All I do know is that this is a male bear. You can tell by the size of it. And he's evidently trying to ride the Harleys when we're sleeping. He's been coming out the last couple days, typically at midnight. And we were sleeping in there last night and got that picture. I have since moved the game camera around a little bit. And yeah, hopefully we're going to catch him in the act, not literally catch him. I don't want to catch a black bear. But I'll show you where I've hooked this up. So like I said, the trails are coming this way. So he's going to come right through here. This is where he was pictured last night. And I don't know if you can see this trip line. If you can see that, I don't know. Well, that trip line goes all the way over to here. Now, this is the, I don't even know what you actually call that. It's just a, the firing pin is in here. Here's a little pin that comes with it. Now see if this trip line comes out. So as long as he walks by, trips this line, what happens is this. Pulls this pin, and that firing pin comes, hits the back of the primer, and explodes. Now, under no circumstances, it's just a primer. It will blow out the holes. It's like a flashbang, and there's no harm done. But the thing with black bears is that they predominantly, if they're searching for food at nighttime, which is what they're doing, they're coming out at nighttime. This is the time of year where they start waking up and doing their thing. They're a lot more active. Now, if they're strictly in the wild, and there are no humans around, they do a lot more searching for food during the daytime. But at nighttime, if you see the bears coming around your property at nighttime, predominantly the reason is because they have consistently come in contact with humans, and they are going to change their habits to where a black bear does not want anything to do with a person. Sincerely, they don't want anything to do with humans. But they also recognize that humans provide food, and that food comes in the form of garbage. It's very, very sad, honestly, because we, as humans, have a tendency to not like bears on our property, not like bears in our area. But honestly, we're encroaching on their territory. This has been, natural land for hundreds, thousands and thousands and thousands of years. So we need to be able to live with them as safely and as humanely as possible. So, which is why we're setting up this flashbang. Now, let me see if I can, I don't know if I can do this one-handed. Let me see if I can do it. I just held that with my mouth. You guys didn't know I was so talented, did you? So now we're going to take this casing with the primer in it. I'm going to put it in there, show you how that's put in there real fast. So remember, the pin, firing pin comes out right here. It's loaded. It is pulled back. The spring is pulled back and it is loaded. So I'm going to take this casing and I'm going to slide it right in here. That's it. That's all you got to do. And it's simply attached to the tree by 2 nails. This specific equipment comes with 2 holes right here. It also comes with notches on all 4 sides, and that's so that you can attach it to something with a, if you don't want to nail it into something, you can use zip ties or wire. You could wrap it around something, but what do you say we test this out? So yeah, when it comes to this bear in this type of season, or this time of season, I'm not super worried about it myself, but we've got the little ones up here, but we've got our dogs, Regina, and we just want to make sure that everybody is protected in the best of ways. So actually I'm going to angle this camera so that you guys can actually see the flash, and then I'm going to do my best bear impression. Let me see, like this. That look good? Can you see that tree? You can see that tree. I'm gonna do my best bear impression, and you guys, please let me know in the comments if it was good or not. Let's get to it. See? I'm almost tripping it every time I walk by. I think it's more of a... Damn! Did you see it? Did you see it? That's what we're looking for. That's amazing. That is over top of amazing. Now, the reason why this is amazing is because black bears, now, they have amazing senses, and they have terrible senses. The two amazing senses that they have great sight, they have great hearing, but I'm sorry, take that back. They have great smell, and they have great hearing. They have horrible eyesight. So when you see a black bear stand up on his hind legs, if he sees you, he's not trying to intimidate you at all. He's trying to get a better idea of what it is that you are. Now, because he can't really see it, he's like, what is that? I haven't been to the eye doctor in a while, so. But the best ways to, now, this is not a one-size-fits-all, but if you ever see a black bear in the wild, your best option is to, and I know that a lot of people have heard this, but it's not to automatically jump up and, hey bear, check me out. No. Raise your hands, you get as tall as possible. Hey bear, hey! You make yourself known. Make yourself larger than that animal. Make yourself known. Be loud. You can move back, but you move back very, very slowly. Keep on making sound. At no time whatsoever do you turn and not face the bear. Always face the bear. Always know where that thing is. Now, again, they're opportunistic. They're not trying to hang out with people. They're not trying to be around anybody. They're just trying to do their thing, the same thing they've been doing for thousands of years. But, hey, look who's here. The Homestead Kid is here. Homestead Kid. But, we are going to end this video for now. We really appreciate you guys watching. We got nothing but love for you, baby. For each and every one of you guys out there. And many blessings to each and every one of you and all your families. And until then, again, I'm Dusty. This is Fox Holler Homestead. We'll see you soon.